As many of our viewers know, Jim Knox has been working in sports broadcasting for many years. From the sidelines of college football games to a staple of Texas Rangers broadcasts, he's well known for his entertaining style. We invited our viewers to write in with questions for Jim, and here are our top picks. You ready?
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, here's number one. Jim, what was your first TV job?
Oh, good one. First TV job was in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
Graduating from college, I wanted to stay in Texas, but there was no one hiring, so I sent out tapes everywhere. So I sent a tape to Wilmington, North Carolina, because I heard they had a weekend sports job there. So I got that, and then he called me on the phone and asked me if I knew anything about NASCAR racing, which I had no idea anything about NASCAR racing.
But
of
you
course,
said,
I
of
said,
course you
yeah,
did.
I'm a pro at that, and then I was hired on the spot.
I love it. Okay, next question. How did you end up working for the Rangers?
I was a sportscaster in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
And at the time, I just so happened to send a tape to Fox Southwest. At the time, the executive producer there was Mike Knoxie. He's the one that gave me my very first start at Fox Southwest.
Yay, Mike.
And Mike A is no longer there. He's retired. But I owe it all to him because he had me do a cowboy training camp show in Austin and also courtside for the Spurs for a couple of seasons. And then after that, there was an opening where the Rangers moved their broadcast over to Prime Sports, I believe at the time, which became Fox Sports Southwest, and they needed someone to roam the stands, and I've been there ever since.
You were the one to do it. Okay, next up, what has been the wildest thing that has happened to you at the ballpark?
Ah, boy, so many memories. I just think there's been a couple things I've stumbled across, like a birthday party or something like that, and they had a pie and it accidentally ended up in my face.
Oh
no. That was one. The neat thing is, you know, we got to do some things like run as one of the dots, and then roaming the stands. You always run into people. Phil Mickelson one time was in the Byron Nelson. He was up in the upper deck, the worst seats that you could have possibly imagined.
Cheap seats,
and I was just making my rounds. I go, hey, there's Phil Mickelson. Jordan Spieth now goes to the game. So there's a lot going on there, and President Bush is always there. So you know, you run into these individuals that you see every now and then.
I bet. Okay, this is our last one. What advice would you give someone wanting to get into sports broadcasting?
Well, I would just say don't let anybody tell you you can't do it, and stick with it, because there's a lot of people I think that would be really great at it, but they quit too early, because you're going to have a lot of people say no, 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 but you be persistent. And stick with your dreams. You can accomplish anything you want to put your mind to it. And I would just say, continue to go for it, and eventually you'll land a good job.
That's right. I love that, and we love following your career.
Okay.
Thanks, Jim.
Appreciate it, Kim.